Welcome to Safe with Your Chest podcast. I am your favorite host, Injemazi Chamaka, and with me here is Oko Onyedikachi, popularly known as Dika. I'm going to leave him to introduce himself now. Over to you.
All right. I am, as she rightly said, I am Oko Onyedikachi. Most people just call me Dika. Most people that I'm friends with, people that I'm acquainted. That's me.
That's nice.
I've not really done a lot in like this type of setting. So like as a
First timer.
setting.
Okay. Please don't hesitate to subscribe, like, and follow. Thank you. So, Dika, what do you think about dating while you're broke?
I think it shouldn't be done.
Hmm.
I think there's a certain level of wealth you need to have before you even like entangle with anybody whatsoever
As a girl or as a boy?
as a human being.
As a human being, so both
Yes.
genders.
Eh?
Both genders.
Yeah, both genders. Because imagine if you're on the streets and then you have children and then you have those children on the streets with you. Imagine how, and then you have to like go to beg to like feed themselves and stuff.
I said dating, though. Like
Can you not have
marriage
children from
out of wedlock. Okay,
Yeah, can you
let's
not do
factor
that?
that.
And then aside from that, people will kind of like romanticize dating to you that like, my God, you guys are together, you're now one person, so like you don't have expenses as two people, but rather one. It's a lie. I've gone to restaurants alone, and I've gone to restaurants together, and when I'm together, I always spend times 3.
That's you, not the girl, right? That's you now,
Yes,
not the girl. That's why I asked you. Is it a gender-based thing?
it's not a gender-based thing. Still, what of the like once in a month's time the girl pays for the dinner?
Do you want her to pay for the dinner?
Ah.
Like personally, you want her to pay for the dinner?
If we're in a relationship and I'm paying for dinner every time, it really didn't.
You really do. Well, I feel like it's okay for both genders to have money in a relationship. It's very important. But I was actually like, your answer was very unexpected for me because I was thinking you come in and say, no, everything is not about money. You know, it's the love that matters. You know, because a lot of people condemn our love these days. They are like, it's so transactional. It's so, if there's no money, I can't be with somebody. I was talking to somebody the other day, and then the person was like, why is money so important? Like, so as a broke guy, I cannot have love. Like, as a broke guy, I can't get love. What's that like? So I have to have money to have love. Like, it's like I'm paying for the love. So I was like, I don't know how to explain to you, but that's not what I mean. But like, money is just important. Do you get?
Yeah.
Like, money is very important. But at the same time, I feel like, what do you think money is more important to in dating? Because I know that in our society, I'm just talking based on what I see every day. I feel like it's more important for like a girl can enter a relationship and be broke. But like, it's not even ideal for a guy to enter a relationship and be broke because of how the society is, right? So I don't know what you think about that.
I don't think it should be like descent between boys and girls. Or the man must have money and the woman just needs to like look pretty and like perfect in her own little world. If it was my mom, when we were still like much younger, she'd be like, you know, you're getting money, or she like say in relation to this, she would say love is not the only thing that matters.
No.
She'll try to add other things like there's loyalty, she always hammered on that money. And then it made me wonder that like if my daddy was not like where he was today, that I won't be here today. I doubt. I genuinely doubt.
I feel like money is so important. You know, Davido said, love is sweet, oh, when money enter, love is sweet. It's the fact. I feel like it's even people that don't have money that always complain about this thing. When you don't have something, you're always like, I think there's a saying, corruption is only sweet when I'm there. Abi?
Yeah.
So if I don't have the money, then I'm like, why are you guys always saying love is for people that have money? But like when I have the money, I'm like, love is, I need money to be in love. Because the truth about this dating thing is, when I'm in a relationship with somebody, for you to have memorable moments, you might not be spending millions, but like there are places you would like to go, there are memories you'd like to make. And sometimes you want to travel out with your babe. Abi? 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 Am I going too far? Am I going too far?
Let's put our situations to one side.
Why? Well, then sometimes you want to travel out with your babe.
Yeah, sometimes you would consider to travel out. Yeah.
Yes, but you definitely want to, like, I mean, change of environment, spice up the relationship,
Very useful.
go out to this restaurant, dress up nice. Having a relationship with a guy aside, even girls like to go for girls outing and dress up nice. So if girls would like to do that as a friend group, then what about you in your relationship? What is spicing up your relationship? Because not every time I'm going to sit down in the room or wherever. You even need a spot to even sit down and talk. Especially if you're not married, right?
When you don't have like a
Exactly.
house,
Because most of the time, even in the relationship, the word "come to my house" is already giving I want to have something. Exactly. It's already giving I want to have something to do with you sexually. And in our day and time, sex is a normal thing in a relationship. Abi? Sex is a normal thing in a relationship. So, but at the same time, they are like, don't. It's not every time you're going to have sex in a relationship. That's for people that have sex in a relationship, right?
Yeah,
So
sure.
it's not every time you're going to have sex in a relationship, so that he or she will not feel like, oh, this person is just with me for sexual satisfaction. So there are other things you'd like to do. And the way our society is, you need money.
You know, this
Like,
is
you need money.
this is really funny because like one time when I was in secondary school, I was reading an economics textbook, and then one of the reasons for, I think it was under population, and then one of the reasons they had highlighted was poverty. That poor people tend to have more children because there's no other recreational activity. There's no other recreational activity for them apart from having sexual
What would
intercourse.
I say?
And like they don't have the money to buy contraceptives or to do family planning properly, so they would have this sex.
And they were really horny. And
They
they
would
just
have this
couldn't.
sex, but then they would use that to give. Have you seen To Kill a Monkey?
How to Kill a Monkey. The movie.
The series To Kill a Monkey about this guy that was poor and then he
Efe.
yeah.
How to Kill a Monkey now.
I think it was just To Kill a Monkey.
No, How to Kill a Monkey.
Remember when they were like severely poor and then they had a daughter already that was already like married, and then she came back because they didn't have, and they didn't have like give it twins again.
I think it was triplets. I can't
And then
remember.
one of them, I think it just ties back to like the fact that like if they had the money, they wouldn't have like, because basically after they like made it big, no more children, they stopped at that 3. Although they were like they stopped it there, every other thing became more problematic.
Do you know that I feel like they would have had more children if they stayed in that poverty? Yes, because when you're stressed, you want to relieve your stress. I heard that sex is a way of relieving stress. I
Yeah,
feel like,
that's-
yes, they would have had more children. Do you understand? And then the fact, even you not having money in a relationship or even in a marriage, let's even expand it. You not having money in a relationship or marriage, because let's say that your dating leads to marriage. You understand? Some people don't date for fun. So we are expecting, okay, I'm in a relationship with this person, let me see where it takes us to. So if at the end of the day it leads to marriage, you not having money in the dating stage, how are you taking it to the marriage? Now when you're taking it to the marriage, you keep on expanding, because now that your financial instability now affects the children. Just like the way you're talking about that How to Kill a Monkey. The fact that he was poor, the first daughter, I don't even think that that big girl that was sleeping with
When she came back,
the monkey guy that they want to kill, I don't know his name. Okay, but like that particular girl, you saw that she was already sleeping with this person. I don't know if she was sleeping with him for money.
I think she was like trying to like lie to herself that she was in love with him.
Exactly. So I feel like it was for the money, because he kept on giving her money. He was funding her lifestyle. So it's like you're exposing your children to things unconsciously. And then imagine, I feel like even love dies when there's no money.
Sorry?
Love dies when there's no money.
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually, okay, let me say
Eventually, now.
eventually. But love, even at the beginning stage, you can die if there's no money.
At the beginning stage, it was just like that like honeymoon phase where like everything is going good. You've not really seen this person's flaws. Oh my god, he did one particular thing for me, and then it sends you like on a spiral for the entire week. Let's say your pen falls down and you're like just like, hey, did you drop your pen?
Does that
And
still
then,
happen?
like,
That is like in primary school, secondary
every
school.
time it still works.
It still happens.
Yeah, it still works.
Well, not
And
for
then
me
and
though.
then it's like
I didn't know that still happens.
and then
Unless
it's like
you visit with them.
and then it's like enough to like feather out of the diary, but like when you've grown used to the person, and then there's now like nothing new going on. You know, like, oh my god, I heard this new restaurant, let's go there. Have you gone to this amusement park before? Let's try things out. You know, having money gives you like the options to be able to explore, and it gives you like a certain level of comfort. Like I'm always like, oh my god, this week was bad. Let me just like sleep and like order food and not do any other thing.
What's your love language?
Let's keep that
Why?
into
I need to know your love language.
why
Because I want to relate it to this.
my love language.
Yes, what's your love language?
Intimacy.
Wow. Wow. Well, my love language is gift, acts of service, and all. Now, the fact that my love language is gift, for instance, and I enter a relationship with somebody. Now, exactly. So let's say there are sometimes I want you to get me something, or sometimes I also want to, because it's reciprocal.
Yeah,
I would also want to get you some things. Now, if I don't have money, you don't have money, because
we don't have money.
we don't have money. Like he doesn't have money, because my mind will be turning around, because I feel like women have a lot of options. I don't even know if you get what I'm trying to say. Okay, so it's exactly. So my mind is just like he cannot even get me anything. I'm like, if I even talked about maybe a shoe that I liked, or maybe a pouch that I liked, and he's so broke, and he can't even surprise me at any time, and that's my love language. Love language is so real. So you can't even surprise me at any time. At some point, there's somebody out there that is trying to get you, because I don't know if it's just me, but if you are single, people won't come for you that much compared to when you are in a relationship. It's like when you're in a relationship, it's like everybody wants to come to you, everybody wants you at that point. Like that's when you have a lot of people that want to enter talking stage with you. So like it's so much, and then you have that man already has competition.
So he's not up to standard.
It's like your eye will be drifting. It's just the human nature. Your eye will be drifting, because this your guy might have communication and acts of service, and then my love language is gifting, and then he comes, and then there's another person that is eyeing me, and then this person also has that communication and that acts of service, and then he's also financially stable.
But like, what if in that same situation, what if the person you're currently in a relationship with, he has like moderate amount of money, so he's not rich by no means, but like he's not poor either. So you can still gift him, you can still do things, but like you can't do anything lavish.
Basic things.
You can't buy a Hermes.
That's fine.
But the other person still has all that, and he's still offering you like the love and everything, but with a lot of money to go to.
No, actually,
you'd be like, let's go to Paris this weekend.
I actually had this conversation with somebody the other time. Yes, and then the person was like, I'm in a relationship now. Not me. I'm in a relationship now, and this my guy is giving me what I want. He's doing a lot of things for me, right? And like basic things and a little extra. Now, then if another person comes, like hypothetically speaking, if another person comes and this person is way richer, this person is like, maybe my guy is on millionaire level and this guy is on billionaire level, will I change to this other guy? And then out of like randomly, will I say impulse? I was like, yes, go get that bag. What are you doing with you get? I was like that, but at the same time, when we now sat down to like think about it, we're like, okay, you guys, for serious now, let's actually have this conversation. They were like, then that means that anybody that is richer, I keep on moving.
And there's always somebody.
So I'm never settling because it's always going to be a richer person. So I'm never settling for, okay, I'm saying, because it's a decision you make that I want to stay with this person. That's why I said having money is basic. I'm not saying that you should have millions. I would love that. I want to grow myself and I want to be a millionaire, I want to be a billionaire. Do you understand? But I'm now saying that the person I'm with at the moment, you get, will I keep on moving and moving if I get something better and something better? And just note that nobody is perfect. So you're seeing this person now, you're feeling like, okay, this person has more money. What if this good communication that this your friend has, this your boyfriend has, this person doesn't have it? Then when you go there, you see shaggy. Because there are people that chop money and also chop beauty. So at the end of the day, you're like, okay, yes, money is a basic need. But money is not the only thing you need to look for in a relationship, right? I feel like you're supposed to look for other things. There's loyalty, there's good communication.
Well, there's money somewhere in that list.
Yeah, there's money. Money is important. You cannot remove it because at the end of the day, you tell someone that you want money in a relationship, and the person will call you materialistic. Yes, I'm materialistic. I am. I'm not even sugarcoating words. But at the same time, I'm not unreasonable. I'm not going to be uncontented. I'm not going to say this person is a millionaire, he's giving me what I need, and then somebody that is a billionaire comes my way, I will just change when this person has done nothing to me. And like my basic things, he's settling, good communication is there, like we match energy basically. If you keep on jumping from one place to the other, then there's no even sense of commitment with you guys. And then if that thing that we are looking for in the future, because at the end of the day, I feel like dating leads to marriage. We are not always, but most of the time, that's what at a certain age you reach. You're like dating to see if this is going to lead to something deeper. So if I keep on playing around, then when am I settling down? Right? At the end of the day, you have to settle down with somebody. Or when you enter the marriage, are you going to say, okay, I've seen somebody richer, divorce? You get, at the end of the day, you need to say, like, settle with your mind that, okay, this is my person, I want to work with this person and go with this person. Because I kept on telling my friend that, I just want this person to be comfortable. Like, if you're comfortable, I can start with you. But if you have nothing, I won't start with you. I'm not going with you. I'm not going with you.
Oh no.
I believe in growth. I can grow with you, but like, there should be a solid foundation. Right?
So you want to come and meet the people already laid out.
Have a solid foundation, we'll grow from there.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, because I feel like what do you think about those times our parents were believing in potential? You know, a lot of our parents believe in potential. They married our fathers, or I don't know if our mothers were working, but like they married each other when they had nothing. And then you hear those times they are like, oh, I married this your daddy because he had potential. Yes.
He's looking like he's just
he's very ambitious. And they don't even look at men that time because of their first class graduate too. You can get a pass and they're still attracted to you. So it's not even really about your grade. But the point is that the woman in her feeling and her spirit of discernment feels that you have potential. So she's going to go with you. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I don't know if you agree with that sense.
I would agree to the extent of like meeting somebody at your level, right? So the other side of the coin, you cannot now be like extremely poor and then expecting somebody like extremely rich to marry you. Because I've had this argument so many times with my brother. They'll be like, now people of the same class are more likely to end up with each other. So people that are both equally attractive are more likely to end up together. It's very, very unlikely to see
a person who is poor and rich getting together.
Yes, a person who is like conventionally unattractive. So when you marry somebody like conventionally attractive, very, very unlikely. But like it happens, except it exists. Like there's that. You have to like meet the person where they are. So you can't be like expecting somebody to just come and be like, oh my god, you're poor, I'm rich, let's link up. there's that, and then so that foundation that you want to meet, you must have had it yourself already. So there has to be that, and there has to be that. So 1 plus 1 equals to 2, not just 1 plus 0.
Okay, so you're saying that if you want 10, you should develop yourself to the level of 10. I actually believe that. At some point, I was like, because like when you said rich getting married to rich, I was like, okay, but like it's still possible for rich getting married to poor,
Yes.
because there are so many men out there that don't care about the woman's finances. So they're like, I'm good to go. So I can get married to this person, or I can be with this person. And then they are the ones that are upgrading her life to the standard you want. You understand? It's mostly that way, and not vice versa. Not the woman upgrading the guy.
But yeah, even in that situation, I think the woman still has to like have other things to compensate for the lack of finances. Like you must be like really, really good socially. You must be able to like talk to somebody, having compassion. Also that like other attributes that just add to it. Even though you can't like do extravagant things, you can still have sort of very important value as a human being. Sometimes may be lacking, but in this situation, you have to be there, because if a rich man were to get married to a poor lady, and then let's say she is now like acting mad on certain occasions, she will spit on the dining table, or she will do certain things that were improper. I don't think they'd stay together for long.
Yeah. And then I believe in that. I feel like there's the environmental factor, like the environment you are in. For now, let's say I'm in a school environment, a university, and I don't go out. The people I see are just students. The people I relate with are students. If I'm dating or I enter a relationship or I'm going with somebody, it's going to be from that environment. If I decide that okay, I'm staying in Nigeria, my life is about work home, I might find somebody in my workplace. So that's why I feel most of the time the rich are marrying the rich, because of the environment they are. Now the poor man might not be able to afford where the rich goes, so they are not even seeing them. So that's why most times it's like minds attract. Actually, like minds always attract, but practically speaking, it's not always like that, because you still see relationships that is the rich getting married to. Everybody has their taste. You still see the very rich. I see African movies. I don't know if you used to watch African Magic. That's why I'm speaking like this.
I think those people like to you. Like,
are you serious?
Straight life.
I believe that African Magic is real life. Oh, like real life. Them acting things that happen in real life. You think?
I do not think.
Well, me, I believe so. Because like that time, if I'm watching with my daddy, my dad will say, "These are the things that happen in real life." Oh. Like these are the things. These are the things that happen.
I think you wanted to take it like a pinch of salt, just like because you're probably young at the time. Maybe to like just like.
Till now, I believe so. Till now, I believe that things that happen in African Magic are things that actually happen in real life, not like exact story, but it's like they are taking people's reality and they are acting it. Till now, I don't think there's anything I'm going to say that's going to make me believe otherwise, because I believe strongly. And then the African Magic I used to watch then is the king, the almighty king. The almighty king loves the poor girl. And then the guy from Lagos, the rich billionaire from Lagos, came to the village and saw the poor fine girl, and they got married. So that's why I always like, I feel like even though the rich are marrying the rich, there's still a particular sector that is the rich is marrying the poor. And I feel like in this our day and time, if we are leaving African Magic aside, if the rich are marrying the average or the poor, it's based on the fact that these people from this background are going to these places, right? I feel like
marry for potential.
Not potential now. I feel like they are going to these places. Like, let's say, I'm an average person.
They are visiting the slums.
Yeah, no, yeah, the rich they can visit the slums, and the poor too, they can go. They are average persons that travel. The average person that goes to big places. It might be once, maybe as an average person, I go to one conference, this kind of like billionaires are there, you get, and then I dress nicely, and then somebody walks up to me, and the person sees me as attractive, and the person wants to talk to me, and then the fact that I'm average or the fact that I'm poor does not mean my mindset is poor and average. I can be intellectually smart, so I can have conversation with that person, and that person is still attracted to me, and then that person doesn't really care about my financial stability. So we can still match. So I feel like even if there's an 80%, there's 80% rich marrying the rich, there's still that 20% for marrying the rich. There was one I wanted to even read to you from somebody's tweet about this topic, this dating while you're broke. So the person was like, I feel like every young guy, latest early 20s, that's bracket, has pulled a similar move, just going on a date and not knowing if you have the funds. Me and my best friend have coordinated plays before, like my direct deposit should hit at this time, but if it doesn't, like I feel like they are feeling like if they are going on a date, this is the person talking now. So I feel like this person believes in you should have money before you even enter anything. I don't know what you think from
What's the gender of that person? I
I
think
feel like the guy.
so. Him and his friend, they always had money before they were going on dates.
Yes, I feel so. I feel like that's what I'm trying to say. A lot of people agree to it.
Yeah, I agree to that. It's very reasonable.
So at the end of the day, we are like generalizing and saying that you need to have money for you to be in a relationship.
Yeah, imagine if you're going on a date as a girl, so you're expecting, oh my god, you cover the bills, I won't have to pay for anything, and then let's say you leave your card at home or like your banks are locked, so you have no money at your disposal at that moment, and then you get on the date, and then he's not like, you leave your card, you don't go to your home.
But I would show now.
Imagine this can go by 2 ways. Imagine if you now order the food first of all, and then you're like, I'm not paying for your half of the bill.
Pay for your other half.
or you don't have to sit there watching him like have his entire plate, and you're like, you will not be talking about this, and then or your side of the table is completely empty.
I won't even miss that guy again. Let's start with that. Like, just know that date, like, you're not seeing each other again. But then I also tell people that I believe in, if I'm going on a date with a guy, I believe he should pay. Personally. First time, second time, third time, fourth time.
Okay.
I believe he should
I
pay.
think you need to slow down.
But then, what do you think about that? You think she should pay?
I think it's something that like she will reciprocate. It depends, like each to their own situation. So
Like, she should pay for her meal.
no. Like I also believe that like if we are going out together and then we are doing, let's call this checking out, means that two things: either we don't love each other or we don't have financial capabilities. So
On a date, I be we're in a relationship already.
frequent dates. Let's say like you're gearing up to dates, and like during the dating stage,
Do you think it will even enter relationship if in the talking stage you are splitting already?
what I'm saying now, there are two reasons: either we don't like each other like that, or we don't have money like that. Because like if let's say you're a uni student and like you want to go on a date to somebody and then like the total comes out like 50k, you can't just like blow 50k on a singular date. Like you really check, because like you don't have money, that's a different thing. But like if it's none of those two issues, you can blow 50k, and then you're not now, like one person does not like cover the entire thing for a date. I don't think people are like even ready to like move on to something else.
That is, you're not financially ready, so why enter the dating?
No. I mean, it's something like you can cover it, but like you don't want to,
That's him
or her.
or her.
You just don't want to be like, no, I'm not paying for your half. You have to find out how you do your own. I don't think that's like a good thing to like even venture into from the get-go.
I always used to tell girls like, if you're going on a, like, based on the fact that I personally believe that the guy should pay on the date, I also tell people that if I'm going on a date, I want to carry money. If I don't have money, I don't think I'll go on a date with you. Even if you tell me you'll pay. But the thing is that I don't trust
That
people
level
like
of
that.
security you have.
No, I don't trust people like that. Like, because if I now trust you, we are not even in a relationship. If I trust you and we go there and you're like, you pay for your date though, you pay for your meal though, what do you want me to do at that point? Because I'm coming out broke.
Yeah.
So regardless of the fact that I believe that he should pay, I will still come out with my money. In case you want to mess up. Yes, we are not going to talk and see some other time because of what happened. But then I cannot also embarrass myself there. Because then this person that is doing it probably doesn't have shame. Probably can even make a sin there. So how do I avoid that for myself as a lady? I have to bring my own money to the date. So that if he comes up and says, oh, you pay for your own part of the meal. Do you understand? Especially those guys that are trying to test ladies. I don't see why you're trying to test lady with that. I don't see why you're trying to do that. But if you test me, I will perform and I won't talk to you again. No wahala. Test me. And then I was also thinking that there was a particular time, like, this is like, I feel like this is a recent mentality, like when I entered my 20s. So I feel like when I was younger, I actually believed in like speak out loud. You pause. Just continue. Okay. So like this was like a recent thought, like back then, secondary school, primary school. I don't know if I went to a day school, so I know I used to go out. Yeah, I went to a day school. So I don't know, like I had some, even though I came from a very strict home, but there were sometimes I was going out with people. You understand, like you and your friend, you and a guy friend. Because that time we used to do, this boy like you. I used to go to this restaurant. We were not sexual minded at that time, so it was just pure. Yeah, I can call it a date. So I believe strongly on 50-50. Hey God, like I don't. That time I call myself a feminist, but I don't know. That's not what feminism is all about. Like I believe 50-50, like strongly. Like I went out with somebody that time. Where did we go to? We went to CSC in Lagos. So and then I now paid, and then he wasn't even surprised or anything. He just allowed me to pay, and then I was feeling all fly and like, oh yeah, I paid my bill, and he paid his. He didn't even say anything, like, and we kept on talking after that day. But now I'm like, like, why didn't you try to pay? Like, you're the one that asked me to come here. Do you understand? And the funny thing is that it was so funny for me. It was so funny for me at that moment because I didn't have a bank account. I mean, I was in.
How did you not pay for the meal? Sorry.
I used to save.
Wait, so you put that cash for your purse?
Do you have purse? I don't
Where
have
you was for your
I put it
pocket?
in my pocket.
Wait. So you had, let's say it was like 5K. You had, how old were you at the time?
I don't like you see.
When I was in the show, I was like
SS1.
13, 14.
SS1.
So as a 14-year-old girl, you bought her like 5K from your cash. I was like,
Sometimes they'll send me for Saturday lesson. I'll go and date. Saturday lesson. But like Saturday, maybe they send me to church or something for maybe choir practice. Maybe after the choir practice, I will not say let me go to because the restaurant was near my church. So we'll just say, okay, let's sit there. I'll sit down there. You know me trying to set standards. I don't meet outside. I meet in restaurants. It was so funny because he didn't try to pay, and then I was bringing out my 200 naira, 100 naira, 500, 1,000. And then I was feeling so fly and I was counting it. I was like, don't worry. I was like, don't worry. What are the money? And then I paid the person that came to collect this thing. He brought out his own. Means 500 naira. I can never forget. And then he paid his own. He didn't offer to pay mine. And I was smiling all. Even the video of him. I was like, oh, hi.
I'd love to see that video.
God. Like, I mean, the video didn't tell me. Because what is that? Like, it's so funny. But at the same time, I feel like, yes, it's important that I actually grew up with that kind of mentality. That when you're going out, you should have your money. Now, I don't even see the problem for me. I just feel like, oh, it's good that I now realize that I think that you should pay. It's now like a new mindset. But then, there's no problem with me bringing my money to the date. Because what if I allowed him to, I was waiting for him to pay, and then he shocked me and was like, I didn't think I was going to pay for you. So it's actually important that I actually brought my money to that. And that brings me to the fact that I feel like it is actually important for women to have money in a relationship, because it, apart from you trying to help, it helps you, like it makes you confident in a relationship. Because there's some people that are in relationship and they can't do without the man. They are in toxic
They
relationships
just
and they can't
stay
leave.
outside, they stay for
Exactly.
the room.
They can't leave because he's funding their lifestyle. But like, if you have money as a woman, you have option. Money gives you option. Even as a man, money gives you option. So the lane I'm even looking at it for men is even different from the lane I'm looking at it for women. I'm looking at it for men as you are the one going to be paying most of the bills. You get, you're the one going to, when we want to go on a date, maybe when we want to travel. Yes, as a supportive person or as a supportive woman, yes, I can be like, oh, babe, let me pay for the drive or this thing. But I feel like as a guy, you should already like have the mindset that, oh, I'm the one going to. It's like you're preparing yourself for this full thing, and you're like, oh, if somebody helps me out, good. But like, you're preparing yourself for the full thing, and then you as a woman, you are having that financial stability so that you don't feel like, oh, maybe personally, maybe your love language is acts of service and all, and then maybe you wanted to help out and you don't even have the money to help out. Not that you don't even want to help out, you don't have the money to help out. You're not confident that you're always dependent on him. Some women are even suffering domestic violence in their relationship, not even marriage. And like, I feel like relationship is even easier to live than marriage, but they can't live it because of they don't have that financial stability. So it's so important. That's why if you have money as a woman in a relationship, you can say it with your full chest and tell them, I don't want to do this relationship again, like it's over. And if they want to try anything with you, you can sue them. You get, so like, it just gives you a sense of confidence. I don't know if you also have, if your reason for saying women should have money in a relationship and men should have money in a relationship is different.
No, it's kind of the same thing where like both of you have to have money, because imagine if as a man your woman is now your girlfriend, wife, significant other is not the one sponsoring your lifestyle. Women are like, when they are put in such a situation, their pride get out of hand. They start like misbehaving in certain ways, and they're like, it's just like conflict all around. So both the man should have money for these reasons, for to protect his own pride and sanity, and the woman should have money for her own security and her own comfort. So yeah, I do not think you should date.
You don't have money.
Yes.
And let me know in the comment section what you think about dating as a broke person. Thank you.